He was a Quran Hafid from a respectable family, and seemingly the perfect man. We signed our marriage contract and he treated me like a queen for a month. But just weeks before our marriage, he suddenly turned cold and demanded a divorce, claiming he just didn't love me. I thought it was black magic, but the truth I uncovered was 1,000 times worse. When we signed our marriage contract, everyone congratulated me. He was religious, well-mannered, and worked between two different countries. The plan was simple, a 6-month engagement while he finalized my travel papers, and then we would move abroad together. For the first month, he was always at our house. He couldn't keep his eyes off me. When my mother asked him if he was sure about me, he smiled and said, "I am 1,000,000,000% convinced this is the true love." It felt like a honeymoon before the actual wedding. Then, he traveled back to work and everything changed. 3 months in, the texts stopped. The calls were decreased. Then, a whole month of total silence. My mother panicked. We thought someone has cast an evil eye or black magic on our happiness. I did everything I could, prayers, ruqya, patience. Eventually he came back, sent some money, and acted normal again. I forgave him and let it go. But as the new wedding date approached, he pulled the exact same trick. Only this time he went to his family and dropped a bombshell. "I don't love her, I want a divorce, it's better to break it off now than to marry her and take a second wife in a year." I was in absolute shock. How could a man who spent a month acting like he was madly in love suddenly realize he didn't love me right before the wedding? But here's the twisted part. While he was telling his family he wanted an official separation, he was still acting normal with me and calling me on FaceTime. Whenever he was overseas, he could call me late at night, using sweet words, acting like an obsessed husband, taking advantage of the fact that we were technically married on paper. My mother, trusting his religious reputation, didn't see through his manipulation. He was using me for long-distance entertainment while publicly ruining my reputation by canceling the wedding. I knew something was deeply wrong, so I started investigating. I searched, dug through clues, and finally uncovered the truth that shattered my world. Before me, he had a foreign girlfriend abroad. He had sworn to me that she was in the past and that he wanted a traditional halal marriage with a girl from his homeland. But the truth, she had come back to his life. He was abandoning our marriage to go back to her and live in sin, using lack of feelings as a pathetic excuse to cover his tracks. Driven by anger and self-respect, I went straight to my uncle, who is my legal guardian, and told him everything. I told him this man is running after a haram relationship and I want out immediately. There is no fix to this. But now I am terrified. My uncle is a harash, uncompromising man who doesn't tolerate games. If he confronts my fiancé with the truth, things could turn dangerous. Meanwhile, my fiancé has already told his entire family we are separating, yet he still tries to text me secretly when he is lonely abroad. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Should I expose his double life into his family, or just let my uncle handle him and walk away with my dignity?